Hi Advanced Art Pack. If you are on this video, it means you mastered the blue triangle of Etude and now you're ready for the square. So just to review real quick, in Etude, you're going to have blue triangle, square, black triangle. Okay, so in this video, we're going to be doing the square. Okay, I'm not going to go back through blue triangle because it's a really long one, right? You remember all those notes we learned? So I'm going to hop right in to the square. Okay, so you played blue triangle 2 times, right? And now we're going to hit this square. So to start with square, you're going to start with 1 finger on your A string. And here's where you're going to break the bus driver rule. Oh my gosh. I told you to never break that rule, but when you're more advanced, sometimes you have to break that rule. Okay, so here's what you're going to do. You're going to plop your first finger on your A string, and then I want you to put your 3rd finger on your D string. Now I want you to look here. I've got my 2nd finger in the air, okay? And I've made a nice tunnel so that my 3rd finger that's on the D string is not touching the A string, okay? That allows you to leave them both down, and you can play them without it sounding funny, okay? So, all right, beginning of square, 1 on A, 3 on D. You're gonna go 1A, 3D, 1A, 3A. 1 on A, 3 on D, but just your 3rd finger. I'm not putting all 3 fingers down, okay? It's going to make extra work for yourself. 1 on A, 3 on A. So it looks like this. Watch my fingers here. Watch it again. Trust me, if you do it that way, it's going to make your life so much easier. Okay, so those are the first 4 notes for the square part. Let's do the next 4. You're going to jump your fingers over to your E string and start with a low 2. And this is basically a G major scale going down. Okay, so you start with low 2 on G. So if you worked on that advanced G major scale, this part's going to be super easy. And I'm going to go ahead and just do the next 8 notes instead of the next 4. So you're going to go low 2 on E, 1 on E string, 3 on A, low 2, 1, A string, 3 on D. Did you see that? That's basically like your advanced G major scale going down. Let's do it again. Starting on E, low 2, 1, E, 3 on A, low 2, 1, open A, 3 on D. Without me shouting at you. Okay, so here's the beginning of square up to that spot. Pretty easy, right? Okay, so the next 4 notes, you're going to start with 2 fingers on your D string. You were here, 3 on D. Now you're going to go 2 on D, open D, 2 on D, open A. Again, that's going to be a 2 on D, open D, 2 on D, open A. Okay, so you're coming down from your G major scale. After you play that open A, you're going to jump over to that E string, and you're going to put 3 fingers down. And you're going to do another scale kind of thing, okay? So starting with 3 on E, low 2, 1, open E, 3 on A, low 2, 1, open A. Okay, again, you're going to start with 3 fingers on E, low 2, 1, open A, 3 on A. Oh my gosh, I said open A, I meant open E. 3 on A, low 2, 1, open A. Okay, so it looks like this without me talking. So the beginning of square, from the very beginning of square all the way up to that spot. Okay, here we go. And that's that. So after that spot, you get to that open A. You've only got 4 more notes to learn for square. Okay, so let's do those last 4 notes. These are the last 4 notes of square. You're going to put 3 on D, open D, 3 on D, open A, 3D, D, 3, A. Okay, so now I'm going to play through the entire square portion of Etude. And while I do this, I want you to either point at the notes as I play them or play along pizzicato. Okay, so I'm going to start the beginning of square. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, square. Here we go. And there you have it. Okay, that's pizzicato. I'm going to play that part for you now. Arco. Okay, here we go. This is square, arco. Starting with 1 finger on your A string. I'm going to go a tiny bit faster. Ready? 1, 2, here we go. Okay, that's the square of Etude. You know what? You are nearly done learning Etude. Since I have a little time left, let's combine blue triangle, and square together. Okay, if you're not ready for this part, go ahead and pause the video. Go back and play those other parts until you feel ready. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do it arco, but if you feel like you're ready to do the 2 blue triangles and now the square, go ahead and keep watching. All right, so here we go. I'm going to go to my next play position, and we're going to play from the very beginning. 2 blue triangles followed by a square. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, here we go. Oh my gosh, I'm going to start over. I messed up. Here we go. Ready? And... counts, huh? Yeah, and some of you who may have watched some of the other videos that I've put up for Etude might be thinking, Miss Maddy, I believe that it's supposed to go a little faster, is it not? And yes, you'd be right. So, as you keep practicing and playing this, do it slow, okay? And then you can start cranking it up and going faster, okay? And then eventually, I would want to challenge you to do the doubles, like perpetual motion, okay? Where you're gonna go like this. Okay? But, don't worry, if you're not there yet, it's all good. You gotta figure out where you are. Are you still at blue triangle? If you're still over here at blue triangle, keep working on it. Come make an appointment for my office hours if you need help. If you're now like, okay, I just need to focus on square, that's where I'm at, then just focus on square. Now, if you feel like you've got blue triangle down and you've got square down, maybe you got to start playing blue square, oh my gosh, blue triangle, square, and putting it together, okay? Once you feel like you've got the two blue triangles and the square together, then I want you to go on to the next video where you're going to learn the black triangle, the last part of Etude, okay? Keep going. If you're having struggles, just make an appointment with me during my office hours so I can help you, okay? I don't want you to feel like you're by yourself. You got this, all right? And it's okay if you're still over here. It's okay if you're here. It's okay if you're trying to put those three parts together. And it's okay if you're moving on to the last video, okay? Good luck and keep working.